I've been lying to myself, saying later way too long, acting like I didn't know what I've been doing wrong. I knew the moves I had to make, knew the steps I had to take, but I stayed inside a loop, I was too afraid to break. I watched time just pass me by, watched the better version die. Every chance I didn't take was a weight I had to hide. And I'm done pretending I don't see it clear. No more excuses, I'm done with that. No more waiting, I won't fall back. Every doubt that held me still gets replaced with iron will. No more excuses, not today. No more drifting, no delay. Everything I didn't do, I face it now. I follow through. To blame but me, no more what it used to be. No more stories in my head trying to protect my peace. Truth is I just played it safe, stayed too long inside one place, let my comfort chain me down while I slowly lost my pace. But I feel it in my chest, something pushing through the stress. Not a voice, more like a force telling me I wanted more. So I stop right here and I make it clear. No more excuses, I'm done with no more waiting, I won't fall back. Every fear I used to feed now becomes the drive I need. No more excuses, I decide. No more running, no more hide. Every step I take from here shows exactly why I'm here. Stand up, move, no more thinking, just didn't need more time. I needed a decision. Stuck inside decisions, turning plans into revisions. Every move I almost made turned into another delay. I had vision, I had drive, but I kept it all inside, waiting for the perfect time that was never gonna arrive. Every second that I stall, I feel the weight of it all. I don't need another sign, I don't need to feel aligned. clear move, something real I can improve. Oh, every step I choose to take, even if it's not that great, still moves me further than standing still and playing safe. So I cut the hesitation right here, right now. No more waiting, I move. Nothing left for me to prove. Every doubt I used to feed now becomes the drive I need. No more waiting, I go, even when it's moving slow. Every step I take like this is the change I won't miss. Not perfect, not ready, still moving, and that's enough. I remember who I was, waiting, thinking, planning, overthinking everything. Calling hesitation, preparation, calling fear, being careful, calling delay. Timing, but nothing moved, not really. Days passed, same mindset, same excuses, just better explanations. I knew it, I just didn't face it. Then something shifted, not big, not loud, just honest. I saw it clear, I wasn't stuck, I was choosing not to move, and that hit harder than failure ever could. So I changed one thing, not everything, just one. I stopped negotiating with the part of me that wanted comfort. No more deals, no more just this once. And yeah, it felt wrong, unnatural, heavy, but staying the same felt worse. So I kept going, not perfectly, not confidently, not clean, just consistently. And now I don't recognize that version anymore. The one that waited, the one that doubted, the one that needed everything to feel right. That version still exists somewhere, but it doesn't decide. Because I'm not the same, not because it got easier, but because I stopped being who I was. Stop. Not now. You're not ready, you don't know enough. You've been here before and it's always too much. You start, you fall, you try, you break. Why keep going if it's always the same? I hear you, but not today. Think it through. What if it fails? What if it's you? What if I'm not enough? What if I lose control? What if I try again and it costs me it to reach the end. Maybe I will, but I won't stop. You've been loud for way too long. Now it's my turn. Not today! I take control. Not today! I own my soul. Every fear I used to feed now is power that I lead. Not today! I rise above. Not today! I push enough. Every step I take right now proves exactly what I am. Say something. That's what I thought. You're still there, but you don't decide anymore. Not today. Not ever again. I used to think it had to feel different first. Like clarity would come before I ever made a move. Like confidence would show up and tell me what to do. So I waited, watched time pass slow. Told myself I'll know, but I never did. Nothing changed because I didn't. No noise, no show. I just move, I don't let it go. Every step, even unsure, still becomes something more. No rush, no doubt. I cut the hesitation out. I don't need to feel in control. I act, and that's control. Asking what if I fail, started asking what if I stay in the same place, same loop, same excuses every day. That scared me more, not failure, stagnation. So I changed one thing. I moved before I felt ready. Dramatic, no big scene, no sudden version in between. Just small decisions stacked in line, turning into something over time. Now I don't wait to feel right. I just move. No one noticed the moment I changed. But everything did. This is it. I'm standing in the moment now. No more when, no more how. Everything I tried to avoid is right here, no way around. No distraction, no escape. No more time left to delay. It's just me and what I choose, and the price I'm gonna pay. I can feel it in my chest, like a weight that won't rest. Like the truth I pushed away finally put me to the test. No more thinking, no more plans. Right here, right now, I decide. No more running, no more hide. Every doubt I used to feed turns into the drive I need. Right here, right now, I move. Nothing left for me to prove. Every step I take this way is the change I make today. I could turn and walk away like I almost did before. Close my eyes and let it fade. Act like I don't feel it more. No one's stopping me from that. No one forcing me to act. But I know what that would be. Going back to what I lack. And I can't go back again. Not to who I used to be. Once you see it clear enough, you can't fake what you can see. So I stay, even now. Right here, right now, I decide. This is where I draw the line. Every fear I had before doesn't hold me anymore. Right here, right now, I rise. No more waiting, no disguise. Everything I choose to face puts me in a stronger place. No future moment, no better time, no perfect version, just this line. Right here, right now, this is me. No more chains, I'm finally free. Every step I take tonight proves I'm ready for the fight. Right here, right now, I commit. No more almost, no more quit. Every move I choose to make is the change I won't fake. This wasn't about the future. It was always about now. is it. The moment you stop being who you were. Came from nothing but pressure and doubt. Built every piece from the inside out. Every fall tried to keep me down, but I learned how to turn around. Every scar that I had to face put me in a different place. Not broken, just refined. Turn the struggle into drive. I don't wait for the right time. I create it, I define. I rise, no limits in my way. I fight, I take it day by day. Every step I never break. Every move is mine to take. I rise, this is my victory. No doubt left inside of me. Every wall I had to face only put me in this place. I've been tested more than most. Felt the edge, got way too close to the point of letting go, but I chose a different road. I stay when it got hard, stay when it left a scar, stay when it made no sense. That's what built my confidence. And now I see it crystal clear, everything that brought me here. I rise, I don't back down. I stand, I hold my ground. Every fear I turn to power. Every second, every hour. I rise, this is my time. Every limit left behind. Every step I take right now proves exactly who I am. This is not luck. This is not chance. This is every moment I chose to stand. When I could have quit, when I could have fell, I pushed through it all, and I know it well. Nothing stops me now. I take control, I make it loud. Every scar, every fight, build the fire in my life. I rise, this is victory. No more chains, I'm finally free. Every step I choose to take is the power I create. I didn't wait to become strong. I became strong because I never stopped rising. There are rules to this. No one tells you. Move before you feel ready. for the moment, you'll be waiting forever. If you wait for confidence, it might never come together. Every second you delay feeds the doubt you say you hate. Every step you choose to take slowly rewrites what you face. Don't negotiate with fear. It will talk, it will lie, it will tell you don't try. It will sound like it's right, but it's just keeping you tied. If you listen, you stay. If you act, it fades away. It was never there to guide, it was there to make you high. Stay. When it gets heavy, anyone can move when it's light. Anyone can try when it's right. But this is where you decide. Stay in it, don't you run. This is where it's really won. Every second that you fight builds the person you're inside. Stay in it, hold your ground. This is where you're really found. Every moment you don't break is the change you finally make. No big shift, no magic day, just showing up the harder way. That's it, no secret, no shortcut, just rules you actually follow. And if you follow them, you don't lose. Turn it up. No fear, no hesitation. Just go. Go! I don't slow, I don't freeze, I don't drop down on my knees. When it hits, I push harder. When it burns, I go farther. Every limit in my way gets removed, gets replaced by the drive I built in pain, by the fire in my veins. I've been tested, I've been pushed to the edge where most get crushed, but I learned to turn that line into something I could cross. Pain hits, I don't break, I turn everything I take. I run through fire, I don't back down, I go higher. Every limit I destroy, every pain I turn to power. I run through fire, no fear left inside. Every step I take tonight proves I'm built for this fight. I've been close to letting go, felt the weight, felt it grow. Almost gave in to the doubt, almost chose the easy route. But I know that version well, where I quit and never tell how close I was to something more. Before I walked away from the door, so I stayed inside the heat. Stayed when I felt defeat, stayed when it burned the most. That's what made me who I am. Now the fire doesn't scare me, it prepares me. fear, I attack. No more holding, no more slack. Watch me rise. No more doubt, no disguise. Every fall, every fight built the strength I hold tonight. I run through fire, this is war. I don't hold back anymore. Every step I take right here proves exactly why I'm here. Fire didn't stop me, it forged me. There was a day nothing felt right. Same routine, same empty night. I was moving but not alive, just existing, getting by. Every thought felt out of place, like I was stuck in the same old frame, trying hard but going nowhere. Breathing heavy, standing there. I didn't say it, but I knew something had to break or move. I kept fighting what I felt, tried to fix it by myself, tried to think my way out of it, but I just stayed inside of it. Every doubt got louder still, every maybe killed my will. Every second that I stayed turned into a deeper weight. I was close to giving in, close to saying this is it, but right there inside the fall, something didn't quit at all. Wasn't clear, but it cut through all the fear. Like a thought I couldn't shake, like a truth I couldn't fake. Nothing changes if I wait. That was it. No perfect sign, no perfect day, no sudden light to show the way. Just one choice I had to make, to move, even if I break. So I stepped when I felt unsure, took a path that wasn't pure. No control, no guarantees, just a mind that wouldn't freeze. Every move felt way too real, every doubt I had to feel. But I didn't run this time, I stayed present in the climb. Days went by, I started seeing something shift inside my being. Not outside, it stayed the same, but inside I changed the frame. I stopped waiting to feel strong, started moving through the wrong. Every fall I used to fear, now just proved I still was here. Now I stand where I once broke, same pressure, different focus, same world but different side. I don't run, I face the fight. I don't ask if I'm enough, I became it through the rough. Every version left behind built the strength I have inside. That day didn't fix my life, it changed my direction. stayed too long where I didn't grow. You knew that already. I kept saying it's fine, but it never was. I waited for clarity, it never came. So I moved anyway. I was afraid of changing, but more afraid of staying. I was scared to lose control, but I was already stuck. I told myself just one more day turned into too many. So I drew a line, not loud but real, not perfect but mine. I crossed it and nothing felt the same. I thought I'd feel ready, I didn't. I thought I'd feel strong, I wasn't. But I felt something else, something honest, and that was enough. Now every step feels different, not easier, just clearer. Every thought still comes, but it doesn't stay the same. I don't fight who I was, I outgrow it. There's no going back and I don't want to. There's no version of me there worth returning to. I crossed that line once. Now I don't look for it anymore. I just keep moving forward. You're still the same, still stuck, still unsure. No, I just haven't arrived yet. You said you'd change before, and I did, just not in ways you noticed. You still doubt, but now I move anyway. I remember who I was, standing still, afraid to jump, waiting for a sign to come. While I slowly gave things up, I thought time would fix the gap, thought clarity would map the path. But nothing came from standing there except regret I had to carry back. You're not ready. I don't need to be. What if you fail again? Then I build again. Now I see it differently. Growth is not what I believed. It's not clean, it's not defined. It's a war inside your mind. Every step I take unsure still becomes a step that's pure. Even fear can't stop the pace when you decide you'll face. You're still afraid. Yeah, but I don't stop anymore. I'm not waiting for me. He's built by what I do right now. It's getting heavy again. Yeah, I know. Same feeling, different day, but you're not the same. Then why does it still feel like this? Because you haven't finished what it started. I'm tired of holding everything in. Then stop holding, start facing. I carry things I never show. I learned to deal with it alone. Every time I try to hide, it only stayed, it never died. What if I can't handle it? You already have. What if I break this time? Then you rebuild like every time. I'm not the same as I was before. I feel it deeper, I feel it more. But maybe that's the point of pain, to show me I'm not stuck the same. I don't feel strong, strength isn't loud. I don't feel ready, you don't need to be. So what do I do now? Move. Perfect moment, no clear sign, no guarantee that I'll be fine. Just one decision in this space, to not run from what I face. The weight is still here, but now, so am I. I don't drop it, I go around it. I don't erase it, I transform it. This isn't breaking me. This is building me. I remember nights I couldn't sleep, thoughts going deeper than I could reach. Every plan I tried to make felt like something I'd just break. I was moving but no direction, caught between doubt and reflection. Every step I hesitated turned into something complicated. I kept waiting for a sign, something clear, something defined, but all I got was silence back, while I stay stuck on the same track. And I asked myself too many times, am I built for something more, or just meant to stay right here, like I've always been before? But the weight that tried to break me, it's the weight that built me up. Every time I thought I couldn't was the moment I got tough. Every scar I try to hide turned into my inner drive. Now I see it clear in me, this is who I'm meant to be. I've been close to letting go, closer than I let it show. There were days I almost quit, almost said I'm done with it, but something deep refused to fade. Even when I felt afraid, even when I lost control, something held onto my soul. I didn't understand it then, why I stayed through all of it, why I didn't walk away when I knew how hard it fast. It wasn't clean. There were parts I've never seen in myself until I broke, till I faced what I'd avoid. Every fear I used to run turned into what I become. Every moment I stayed down was the moment I turned around. Now I move without that pause. I don't question every cause. If it matters, I go through. That's the difference in my view. I don't need it to be clear. I just act despite the fear. Every step I take unsure still becomes something secure. The weight that tried to break me is the weight that built me up. Every time I felt I couldn't was the moment I got tough. Every scar is now a sign that I didn't leave the climb. Everything I had to be led me to this version of me. Never crush me. It created me. Back then I played it safe, stayed quiet, knew my place. Watched chances pass me by, told myself another time. I was scared to take the fall, scared I wasn't built at all. So I stood where nothing grew and called it what I had to do. Every doubt that held me here, every moment I delayed was a choice that I replayed. I'm not proud of where I stayed, but I'm proud I did. inside my head, saying I should stop instead, saying I've gone far enough, saying I'm not built for tough. It repeats the same old lines, every failure, every time, pulling me back to the place where I never changed my state. And for a while I believed it. But there's another voice beneath, quieter but harder to defeat. It doesn't shout, it doesn't force, it just waits for me to choose its course. It says stay when it gets hard, stand your ground, don't fall apart. Every step you take unsure still becomes something secure. Now I hear them both, but I don't follow both. I choose the voice that makes me rise, not the one that feeds me lies. Every doubt can speak its part, but it won't control my heart. I choose the voice that drives me through, even when I have no proof. Every step I take this way builds the man I am today. I don't silence what I feel, I just decide what becomes real. Every thought can pass my mind, but not all deserve my time. I've been stuck before, I know, letting wrong voices control, but now I see it clear as day. I decide what voice will stay. It's not about no fear at all, it's about which one I call. When I'm tired, when I'm low, which direction I will go. Now I move without that doubt, not because it's not around, but because I learned to lead with the voice that I believe. Every moment that I choose becomes something I can use. Every time I take control, I get closer to my goal. I chose the voice that makes me rise, left behind the old disguise. Every step I didn't fake was a choice I had to make. I chose the voice that leads me through. Now I know exactly who I've been building all this time was decided in my mind. Two voices, one choice. Who said you're done? Who said you're weak? Who decides your end? I do! To the edge before, felt like I couldn't take no more. But every time I hit that line, something in me said not this time. They don't see what it took to stand, don't understand what built this man. Every loss, every scar I made turned into strength I can't replace. I don't run when it gets hard, I don't fall when it gets dark. Every step I take is proof I was built to break through. We don't fall, we don't break, we don't stop. Whatever it takes, who controls it? I control it. Who becomes it? I become it. I stopped waiting for the sign, stopped asking, is it my time? Time doesn't wait, it moves. So I became the proof. Every doubt I had to face put me in a stronger place. Now I move with clarity, built from pain internally. No delay, no retreat, I don't accept defeat. Everything I had to go through turned me into something new. We don't fall, we don't break, we don't stop. Whatever it takes, who controls it? I control it. Who becomes it? I become it. What if it's too much? It's never too much. What if you fail? Then I rise up. Who are you? Who are you? I remember how it felt back then, like I was trying but it wouldn't bend. Every plan I tried to make felt like something I couldn't take. I was stuck inside my head, every thought I overfed turned into a heavier weight that I carried every day. I kept saying just hold on, while everything felt wrong, like I was moving but not going far. No matter where I was, and I questioned all of it. Every move, every bit, was I built for something more, or just stuck inside this war? You don't see what it took to stand when I barely could hold my ground. Every scar, every fall I had was the reason I don't back down. You don't know what it cost me here, every doubt I had to face, but I turned every bit of fear into something I embrace. I've been close to letting go, closer than I'll let it show. There were nights I almost quit, almost done, I'll admit. But something didn't let me break, even when I couldn't take another step, another try. Something said, don't say goodbye. So I stayed when it was hard, stayed when it left a scar, stayed when it made no sense, stayed through the consequence. And I started seeing clear face to fear. I was building something real, even if I couldn't feel. You don't see what it took to stand when I barely could hold my ground. Every scar, every fall I had was the reason I don't back down. You don't know what it cost me here. Every doubt I had to face, but I turned every bit of fear into something I embrace. It wasn't love, it wasn't fate. It was every time I chose not to break. It was every moment I stayed in the fight, when everything in me wanted to hide. Every wall I had to climb made me stronger over time. I don't wait for things to change, I'll step in and rearrange. Everything I couldn't be turned into what's inside me. You don't see what it took to stand when I barely could hold my ground. Every scar, every fall I had was the reason I don't back down. You don't know what it cost me here. Every doubt I had to face, but I turned every bit of fear into something I embrace. It didn't break me. It built me. It built me. Tick. I stayed too long where nothing grew. Tick. I told myself I'd start soon. Tick. I watched the same days repeat, and time didn't stop for me. It moved while I hesitated, it passed while I debated. I thought I had more of it, more chances, more moments, more perfect conditions. I was wrong. Tick. Now I feel it differently. Tick. Every second has a weight. Tick. Every delay has a cost, and I've paid enough already. So I stop waiting, not tomorrow, not later now. I don't need everything figured out. I just need to stop standing still, because time doesn't slow down when I feel unsure. It keeps going, so I go with it, step by step, move by move. Even if it's messy, even if it's not smooth, at least I'm not stuck anymore. Tick. Now I'm moving with it. Tick. Now I'm building through it. Tick. Now I'm becoming in it. Time kept moving. Now so do I. second guessing every step, every move, like I needed permission to become who I said I'd be. I'd start, then stop, think, then freeze, build, then question everything. And in the end, nothing stayed, just unfinished versions of what I could have been. The standard, no more hesitation, running the show, no more doubt, holding the mic. I don't need approval, I need execution. So I cut the noise, no overthinking, no extra voices, no rewriting the same fear in different ways. Just action, raw, direct, unfiltered, because clarity comes after movement, not before. And I'm done waiting to feel ready. Ready is a myth I outgrew. Now I move first and figure it out while I'm already in motion. I don't question my path anymore, I walk it like it was always mine.